The United States, the richest country in the world, land of opportunity, home of Hollywood, Wall Street, and Silicon Valley. But there's another America, one you won't see in the movies. Streets lined with tents, children walking past addicts. And what you're about to see, most people refuse to believe. Keep watching, because once you see it, you'll never look at America the same way again. Los Angeles, Los Angeles. City of dreams, movie stars, palm trees, and Skid Row. 50 city blocks where over 4,000 people live in tents. Some have jobs, some had homes, some were evicted in a single day. One tent might shelter a mother and 2 children, another a man with a prosthetic leg. The smell of trash mixes with the smell of exhaust from nearby freeways. Streets are lined with donated food boxes, but often it's not enough. A single studio apartment downtown costs $2,000 per month. Minimum wage is $15/hour, just enough for rent if you work 60+ hours. Add untreated mental illness and addiction and you have a crisis growing faster than any solution. California spends over $12 billion yearly on homelessness. Yet every night, people sleep outside. A single studio apartment downtown costs $2,000 per month. Streets are lined with donated food boxes, but often, it's not enough. Philadelphia's Kensington Avenue, nicknamed Zombie Street. People slouched on the sidewalks, vacant eyes staring at nothing. Most addicted to fentanyl, sometimes mixed with xylazine, a tranq drug that causes skin to rot. In 2023, 70,000 Americans died from fentanyl overdose. Dealers openly sell on the streets. Police presence is minimal. Imagine children walking to school past people convulsing on the pavement. Local shelters are full, hospital beds limited. Families live in fear for years. Neighborhoods collapse quietly while millions of tax dollars are spent elsewhere. This is addiction, untreated and unchecked, playing out in real time. San Francisco, billion-dollar tech, rocket companies, AI startups, and the Tenderloin. Sidewalks littered with needles, human waste, and trash. People inject drugs in daylight, retail stores leave, hotels turn into hostels for the homeless, crime rises while the city spends $1.2 billion annually on homelessness programs. Yet tents keep multiplying. Contrast this with Lisbon, Portugal. Decriminalized drugs but paired with massive rehab programs. In San Francisco, treatment often takes months, if it exists at all. People literally live in tents with open wounds exposed to diseases, yet above them, multi-million-dollar condos are sold daily. Hope exists in small gestures, neighbors sharing blankets, volunteers giving hot meals, but the scale of the crisis overwhelms these acts. Hope exists in small gestures, neighbors sharing blankets, volunteers giving hot meals, but the scale of the crisis overwhelms these acts. Detroit, the Motor City, once roaring with industry, today ghost streets, abandoned homes, burned-out cars. Some houses sell for $1, no one wants them. Crime rose as factories closed, people fled, some residents stay, they plant gardens in vacant lots, they rebuild cars from scrap, resilience in the middle of decay. Here the American dream looks like survival. You can see it in every scraped knee, every boarded window, every person refusing to leave. New York, even New York, the city that never sleeps, hides a secret. Homeless shelters overflow, subways become bedrooms at night, violent incidents on public transport are up 30% year over year. While billionaires dine atop Manhattan rooftops, thousands sleep below. Cardboard blankets, makeshift beds, the gap between rich and poor is a canyon, and it's widening. People walk by every day, eyes down, ignoring the truth in front of them. Some call it resilience, others call it failure. Either way, it's the same city. Some call it resilience, others call it failure. Either way, it's the same city. Why is this happening? The math is simple but brutal. Rent rises faster than wages. Health costs skyrocket. One bad week can become a year of crisis. Add cheap, deadly drugs. Add mental illness untreated. Add bureaucracy that stalls action. The result? Streets that carry what society drops. Minimum wage often doesn't cover basic living costs. Addiction and mental illness compound the problem. Cities spend billions, yet programs are fragmented. The cracks become canyons, swallowing people whole. This is America, a land of extremes. Riches beyond imagination, poverty beyond belief. You've seen streets tourists never see, realities most Americans don't even talk about, and this is just the beginning. If you leave now, you'll never see what comes next. The stories, the streets, the truth the world ignores.